7 signs of a bad flywheel. Clear symptoms to notice. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, where we break down everything you need to know in the simplest, clearest, and most exciting way possible. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever experienced strange vibrations, grinding noises, or even problems shifting gears while driving, and you couldn't quite figure out what was wrong? Well, today we're diving deep into the 7 signs of a bad flywheel, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot the symptoms before they turn into an expensive repair. Trust me, you'll never look at your clutch and transmission system the same way again. So, let's get right into it. A quick reminder to subscribe, like, and share this video. 1. Slipping clutch. One of the most common symptoms of a bad flywheel is a slipping clutch. Here's how it feels. You press the gas pedal, the engine revs up loudly, but the car doesn't accelerate as much as it should. This happens because the flywheel surface has worn down or developed hot spots, making it hard for the clutch disc to grab properly. Instead of transferring power smoothly, it just spins. If you notice this happening, especially when climbing hills or towing, it's a huge red flag. 2. Burning smell. A distinct burning smell, kind of like burnt toast or rubber, is another giveaway. This odor usually comes from the flywheel and clutch overheating due to excessive friction. When the flywheel surface gets damaged or develops hot spots, it causes the clutch material to burn. If you smell that after frequent gear changes or after aggressive driving, your flywheel might be screaming for attention. 3. Gear shifting problems. A bad flywheel can also make gear shifting feel rough, stiff, or even grindy. Why? Because the flywheel is directly tied to the clutch engagement. If it's warped, cracked, or uneven, it won't release the clutch disc cleanly. That makes it harder to smoothly shift gears, especially first gear or reverse. So if shifting suddenly feels harder than usual, don't just blame the transmission, the flywheel could be the hidden culprit. 4. Strange noises, grinding, clunking, or rattling. Now here's a symptom you can't miss. Weird noises. A damaged flywheel can create grinding, rattling, or even clunking sounds, particularly when starting the car, idling, or changing gears. If left unchecked, this could lead to a no-start situation because the starter motor can't properly spin the engine. 5. Vibrations in the clutch pedal. Have you ever pressed the clutch pedal and felt an unusual shaking or pulsating sensation? That's another clear sign of a bad flywheel. A warped or uneven flywheel doesn't rotate smoothly, so those vibrations travel right up to your clutch pedal. Over time, this can get worse, making driving uncomfortable and signaling that the flywheel is losing its balance. A quick reminder to subscribe, like, and share this video. 6. Engine stalling when starting or stopping. A faulty flywheel can also cause random engine stalling, especially when you're trying to start the car or when you release the clutch too quickly. Here's why. The flywheel's job is to store rotational energy and keep the engine running smoothly between power strokes. If it's damaged, cracked, or missing teeth, it struggles to maintain that momentum. The result, your engine may cut out unexpectedly. If you're stalling more often than usual, it's worth checking the flywheel. 7. Difficulty starting the car. Finally, one of the most frustrating symptoms, trouble starting the car. Remember those teeth on the outer edge of the flywheel? They mesh with the starter motor. If they're chipped, worn, or broken, your engine might crank unevenly, grind, or not start at all. If you ever hear that horrible metallic grinding noise when turning the key, that's often the starter struggling with a damaged flywheel. Bonus tip: how to prevent flywheel damage. Before we wrap up, here's a quick tip. Most flywheel problems come from riding the clutch, aggressive driving, or overheating the clutch system. To extend the life of your flywheel, don't rest your foot on the clutch pedal while driving, don't hold the clutch down for too long at traffic lights, and if you tow heavy loads, be gentle on takeoffs. These small habits can save you a lot of money in repairs down the line. So there you have it, the 7 signs of a bad flywheel. 1. Slipping clutch. 2. Burning smell. 3. Gear shifting problems. 4. Strange noises. 5. Vibrations in the clutch pedal. 6. Engine stalling. And 7. Difficulty starting the car. If you notice one or more of these symptoms, don't ignore them. Get your flywheel inspected before it leads to bigger and more expensive transmission issues. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more car repair tips and mechanical deep dives. And let me know in the comments, have you ever experienced a bad flywheel? What symptoms did you notice first? Until next time, drive safe and keep learning about your ride.